What is happening, guys? So back at it again. This is going to be the first vlog since Europe. Did actually have another video recorded, but it was just a leg workout. It was pretty shit, and I was just going to voice over it, just chatting bollocks, which I don't want to do. I want to be able to like throw out good videos. I'm either going to say like quite a lot of informative information that I want to tell you guys, or actually like something that's enjoyable to watch. But today, gonna go and train chest and arms at Dave's. Gonna pick up Harvey and James, roll home for the weekend. I come home every weekend to work, and them two have just decided to come home this weekend to see family and the whatnot. So yeah, chest and arms, and then we're gonna drive back to Manny, not Nanny. Drive back to Manny tonight, and then I'll give you a little flat talk, 'cause I haven't done that yet, obviously. And then also, probably show you guys like a few meals of cook and shit like that, but we're just gonna see what happens, and we're just gonna go with the flow today. Okay guys, so as you can see from the title of the video, it's gonna be something about changes to my splits, so changes to my routine. So let's start talking about gym stuff. So current training split is back and shoulders, legs, chest and arms, and then if I run it perfectly I'll have a rest then and then repeat, but sometimes my rest days do vary. So let's talk about exercise selection now. So I've changed over my first pressing movement on my chest day from flat barbell, which it was typically, to flat dumbbell here. And my reason for this is because I haven't done flat dumbbell in a long time. And usually with exercise that you haven't done in the longest time, that's where you're going to see the best gains from. And the reason for that is simply because you'll be activating different muscle fibers due to generally just the movement being different. So now, in terms of the way that I've been progressing, I've been doing pyramid sets at the moment, which is something I've only just recently. I did that for about 6 weeks. It's something that I've recently changed back to doing straight sets, and that's because I hadn't done pyramid for a long time. So as you can see, what I like to do is I'd start with, say, a 12 rep set. I'd go down to, say, like an 8 rep set, and then right here now, you'll see the hundreds, and I only got 3 on this. Now, that's probably due to fatiguing on the 90s, because you'll see that I did go to failure on that, which was not really intended, but so be it. What I really like to do is, say, go to failure on one set per, say, exercise, so hopefully usually it'd be the last set. Using that method, what I've been doing is, say, picking a set to attempt to get a PB on. So usually it'd be my top set. So say, for using this workout as an example, I'd say complete the same reps on the 77s and for the first set, same reps on the 90s on the second set, and then what I do is on the third set of the 100s, say, go for 4, maybe 5. This method allowed me to regain strength and size very quickly from after I'd been on holiday. So next movement, another movement that I haven't done in a long time, it's incline barbell bench press. And now what I was doing at the time of this filming this video is just sort of working in that higher rep range. So above, say, 10, I think I did 65 for 10 here, and then it was fairly easy. And then I'd probably typically have a heavier set, maybe going for around the 8 rep mark. And again, I'd be tracking my progress on these lifts week to week. So next exercise, dips, something that I've typically had in my workout for a long time. Just a solid sort of chest, tricep pushing movement. I've just been doing body weight, just 3 sets. Again, just saving failure for my last set. Yeah, and that sort of stayed constant throughout most of my sort of training. So yeah, next exercise, something that I don't really do very frequently, but was suggested by Harvey, who I was training with on this day. It's these incline cable flies. They're not a bad exercise. I wouldn't say they're the best exercise. It is worth switching it up sometimes. Well, switching it up, yeah, sometimes. Just to, again, activate different muscle fibers, and just stimulate more growth.
So went pretty high rep on this, somewhere about 10 to 12, I think. If that was less reps, then again it wasn't intended. It was just simply because I was not used to the machine slash doing that exercise on the machine. So next exercise, dumbbell curls, because this is a chest and arms day. Decided to go pretty heavy here, so that's what I'll usually do on arms. I'll probably start off with like maybe 1 or 2 heavy sets, and then decrease the weight and go for a bit more reps. So just sort of like working in, at the time of filming this video, what I was doing is sort of like working in all different rate ranges within the same workout. Whereas what I've switched over now, which I'll probably talk to in a different video, is sort of like splitting up my reps in the week and sort of cycling through rep ranges. But again, I'm going to get onto that later on. So next exercise, and this was actually a superset, which I would recommend. You know, supersets are great for getting in more volume in less time. So this superset was, what you can see is the overhead rope extension. Pretty good exercise. What I like to do is a slight pause and get a stretch of the long head when doing this movement. This is Harvey fucking around with the camera. There he goes again. That back though, them Yeezys though. And then yeah, move on to these rope hammer curls. So yeah, I've actually gained back a lot of the size and strength that I did lose when I was traveling around Europe. Stuff like that, it doesn't take too long, and as you can tell, like my delts are looking pretty decent now. And then obviously there's some good quality banter going on in the background, which I'm gonna mute out because God knows if it's appropriate for this video or not, but I've voiced over it by now. So final exercise of the day, absolute one of my favourite exercises. This is a 1-arm rope pushdown. So obviously it's great to get your arms working unilaterally, i.e. at separate times. And honestly, the contraction you feel on this movement is second to none. It is probably the best tricep contraction I get on a tricep movement. That's it for the commentary, and enjoy the rest of the video.
Get in. 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 Get in.
What's going on, guys? So it is Halloween, and as you can see, James' girlfriend has decorated the place with the help of James and Harvey. What we're going to do now is we're going to make a massive, essentially shit mix. 9 litres. Got a litre of vodka to go in there. I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to make it, and I'll give you a tour of the rest of the flat later on, and then I'll show you guys my outfit for Halloween later on as well. Okay. First ingredient, 2 litres of Fanta Fruit Twist.
Definitely cleaning it.
Four times Monster 0 Cal. Last ingredient.
And
Ready. Another ingredient, red food colouring, and this, I don't know how much to add.
I put flame on that. No. There you go.
And everything got Caesar.
Bottom.
Fuck, that's a fucking big amount. You can't be putting into 8s.
Taste test.
Hey, I wasn't included.
It's alright.
No, it's not strong enough.
That's alright.
It's not strong enough.
I think.
We're gonna have to get another litre. What's that, George?
Got a bottle of Prosecco here. So I'm gonna add this, see how it tastes, and then go from there.
We're gonna open that.
Over there. Yeah.
Catch it in your hand.
Let's get this going. Should I do half and then taste it, or?
Put it all in.